out today, getting a little footage. I said I'd get out and give me some run time. Harley swag and it. hit stopper here, then we start it back up again. We'll see. If I come out one of my favorite runs, I always like this run because you can open it up. You can gonna enjoy yourself. So I always like this rod. It's wide open, super sleek in design, laid back. If I just want to ride without minus any hazards or anything like that, I don't have to do that. So today. Go away. starting out again. Got some inline, got the body lights on. Gassing up, man. Oh boy, be looking so good, man, at night, man. He be blinging. So, but I love him. We're running around, got some gas. We're gonna have a good one. Good day, man. It's always my nice run with the lights and stuff. Got a dust run today. Seems like I've been doing so many house videos that I've been kind of depending on those. I was saying the other week I have issues with just the process. Like you download the videos, it's about getting the videos up, you know, real quick. The phone, I like the phone because you go right to the site where you do all your editing. You don't have to do all that. And, you know, you have a good one. Yeah, getting videos all quick, being able to actually edit, because see, like the way I do mine now, it's not bad, but it's just a process. I did a video the other week. It was a relative of mine, a birthday. It was a real special video, and I had so many videos. I had about 3 or 4 batteries, right? So the batteries, you know, that's really the whole thing when you're trying to get a good setup, where you be taking pictures or you're just taking videos. You need to actually the light on the camera so that you can do that. So, but with GoPro, he's not that bad. He just, you know, he goes so, you know, he goes so long, but he goes so long. So long, but he just he goes so long. He goes so long. He goes so long. He just you know, you just gotta have the main side. You gotta have the videos on him. Like that Range Rover, that all black satin, oh, that's hot. You know, you just gotta have the batteries. But I like this is one of my best comfortable runs. I want to get out, I just vest up, man, enjoy myself. I don't really push it, like going to crowds. I don't think I've really ever been that route, but I had, like I say, a couple kind of rides. When I ride, like, I got ride fast on the superbikes, but when I ride like that, of course, I like to be on the highway. Like, this is you're trying to kill yourself on something like this. You're going to town. I mean, you got open spurts, but it's just better you go out on Highway 20, 139. And if you want to goose it, you want to get some runs in, Freeport, you know, Chicago. That's where you want to go. And I mean, that's what you want to do. You got tons and tons and tons of road, and you can enjoy yourself. But like I basically, like I was saying the day earlier, I like to enjoy myself. And I like to enjoy myself minus any of the hazards. So if that makes sense, of course, who wants to go out and enjoy themselves and they're trying to kill themselves? Of course, that doesn't make any sense. But yeah, so, but this is one of my favorite runs. I always like stay real calming. I tell you, I go out and get my food, and I go out. That's one of my favorite runs, like right around this time too. But since the temperature's changing, I probably had to go earlier and earlier and earlier. But yeah, we're in September now, so September's a really good month. It's a good ride month because the temperature's really good. But you know, heat cycles, they just change a little bit. You know, instead of going like, and then just depends, because this place, I think it's not that hot, it's kind of mild. But like you get a temperature, like instead of dropping down to 50 or 60, it might stay around 65, maybe to 70. That's really about it, about 5-10 degrees. Now it's kind of like 50, 45 as it keeps creeping in. But down there, you just revert back kind of like the when they turn the clocks back. You just they turn the clocks back. You just, you know, you gotta miss an hour. You just gotta go up an hour of riding. That's all it is. So, and cause I've been cut back a lot. I don't do as much. I love riding still. I'm a real outdoor guy. I love off-road terrain. I love that. That's something really fun to me. Still kind of in debate whether or not I'm gonna get that 700 SE. That 450 was pretty good too. I like that one. That's a bad boy bike. Real sporty, real fast, real tracky. I think down in it's gonna give you more power. Of course, that I prefer, but the 400, the EX has been doing it. It's been doing it. I just kind of stay on it. Head job on it. It's leaking a little bit. I put some screws in it. I was gonna take it off and do a lifter job, and I just kind of put that off. I did a bar job on it. I got new screws. And I just touch it down all the time, you know. Got the new chain on it. A few little different things. New tires are really cool. Been running with those. Real comfortable. I mean, real good for traction. It's a good bike, man. It's a badass bike. It runs really good. But I'm thinking about that. They got an SC 450 or 700. But I think, like I was saying earlier, you don't need multiple of the same thing. So I'm gonna just get my CVO. Been trying to get my garage together to where I can have room for that. You know, a lot of people say, I want this, I want that. Well, can you afford that? Afford doesn't always mean money. Do you have room for that? Most people, they don't have the luxury to have room for that. And God bless me enough to have room. And when I bought my house, it was some things I wanted, and you know, you just gotta have all the right tools for all that stuff, man. But you know. So I want to do this, but can you do it? Like, ain't nothing wrong with wanting something. Can you do it? So I had a big project this week. I was actually getting space out, and I had my toolbox, one of my other toolboxes that I had. That wasn't that bad, but I got some space out, right? So the space was very needed because I can get back. I got a toilet in my garage. I got a few things I was going to do. I was going to actually, the new refrigerator that I had, I was going to actually keep that, but I was like, well, I got the little one in the base. I said, I don't need all that, right? I probably could have used it. It leaks a little bit. It's about downgrading. It's about getting rid of stuff that you're not using, you know. Like I said, getting dual bikes is good. Getting dual bikes is super fun, but you can only ride one bike at a time, you know. So, well, I got this, I got that. If you're just trying to get it for status quo, oh yeah, that'll work. You got this, you got that. You know, people look at your label, but you can only ride one bike at a time. So, with that being said, we're gonna go probably CVO, man, at Harley, and then that'll be different kind of rides. But like I say, where I'm at now, I'm sure I'm getting a lot older, man. So I'm getting closer and closer to, you know, 60. But I love it. Yeah, you only need one. And you know, Harley is cool. Like I say, it's like gold. If you're gonna buy something, you're gonna buy the real. I like buying a real thing, man. I ain't buying no damn. I ain't buying no Honda or no, you know, none of that BS. You know, I'm gonna get me a big boy, man. And I've been putting it off for some time, but like I say, I don't need to, because like I say, you can only ride one bike at a time. So it's still up for debate. I would really love to say I'm just gonna trade. I ain't gonna say that, because I love my 14 now. You know, I can ride this till I'm 70 years old, man. I can ride this one till I'm 80, 90, and I won't have a problem. You know, but when I do stuff, I do it because I like it. I'm not trying to fit in with no crowd. And, you know, I think that's the thing that bikes did for me. You know, it just makes you want to see things, you know, be around your passion and stuff. But that's not important to me. As long as I got a female in my life, my wife, you know, I'm all right, man. I don't need no bunch. I ain't gonna say that because I like it. I love bikes. I like riding. But I'm just gonna tell you the truth. See, you know, who needs to do all that when you got that? But you know, it's not that bad. But I've cut back a lot for a lot of reasons, of course, with the injury and stuff like that. You know, it's soreness, arthritis, and it's not really that because I can always manage around that, right? I don't always have to, you know. A lot of people say, "Well, you got that." You go, "I don't have to. You don't have to do nothing you don't want to do." Guy says he's having fun, but he's risking it. Like, why do you have to risk it to enjoy yourself? You know, guy gets like one of my sport cars or something. He gets a Mercedes and, you know, you just got to go fast or something. You know, you got to tear it up and dirty the calipers and all that shit. You know, you don't have to do that. You can enjoy yourself and you can appreciate. At least that, I'm just speaking for me. And you can have the best. You can have a stretch bike. You can have a trap bike, and you ain't got to be riding it like that. You know, and that's just how I am. Like I say, Harley is cool, but I'm just not really bought over by it. I think it sounds bad, but the looks ain't really aesthetically the best looks. I think it's an old ass looking bike, but once you upgrade it and you get it to where, like I say, you get them 14-inch bars, and you getting that 14 or up, where you actually, you got the stereo, you know, got the boards, you know, you got the bigs, you know, you got all the bells and whistles. You know, it's just what you want. I think it looks good then, but you know, hell, it just, you know, it's just off of debate, opinions. But you know, it really ain't got me like that. Because, and then it's cool, it's badass. But like I say, everything from like the bars, from the dash, from the touring pack, from, you know, it's that my shit got to be together, man. That like that one cold. Got the lights on it. Killer. Bad butt. But you know, I'm sport bikish. So I will see. I'll probably go get both of them because I like doing it what I want to do. But you know, it ain't something that's necessity now. You know, as far as, you know, getting rid of this one for that, I don't see that happening. But having dual bikes, that's probably what's gonna happen. So we'll see. But my main issue with that was my parent went down. So just having space so that I could get it. So got a little boyfriend. I know you trying to press me up, but that's what you do. You diss me for them and because you big. So let me see, what's this? Be quiet. Talking loud again. Hope this video didn't stop, cause